Greetings everyone. Now in the previous video we stated who Mandisa was and what are her characterizations. Now in today's video we'll be looking into Mxolisi. Now who is Mxolisi? Mxolisi is Mandisa's oldest son and her only son with China. Now remember, China is Mxolisi's father and Mandisa's ex-husband. He is originally named Tumelo, but China's family renames him, claiming their right to do so, and as grandparents traditionally do name their babies. Mxolisi is 20 years of age, but still is in the equivalent of middle or early high school, both because of mischievous reasons and because of the apartheid Bantu educational system. Mandisa and Mxolisi have always had a troubled relationship. She blames him for his own conception, stating that he was unplanned. And because she never had penetrative sex before giving birth, she blames Mxolisi for essentially taking her virginity away. Mandisa, however, tries to compensate for resenting her own son by paying more attention to him, at the expense of the other children, Siziwe and Lunga, her youngest children, who accuses her of favoring Mxolisi, their brother. Let's remember that Mxolisi began his life as a sweet child, but then he turned out to be mischievous after he witnessed the police brutally murder his friends, which are Zanzi and Mzamo. He stopped speaking for several years due to trauma. He eventually regained his speech, and Mandisa took him to school, where beating from teachers discouraged him from continuing to pursue his education. Let's remember that in the apartheid regime, corporal punishment was taken to be the most effective way to punish a child for not doing their homework, for being mischievous in class, etc. He dropped out without Mandisa's knowledge to work and support the family, but then she managed to convince him to return to school. Eventually, he became politically active and joined the Young Lions, spending his entire day patrolling the neighborhood, sometimes fighting for his education, but often harassing the members of the community. Mxolisi becomes caught up in the mob that forms around the car of the girl. The white girl. Let's remember how her car was a yellow Mazda, driving within the streets of Guguletu when the mob formed around her cars, because then the members of the community saw her car, spotted it. They were like, no, they can't be a black person in a yellow Mazda, because at the times Mazdas in South Africa were one of the newest cars and one of the most expensive. So like, how would a black person, not to sound racist, but how would a black person at that time have the kind of money to buy such a car? Now the white girl from the university, when she drives within the streets of Guguletu, and when the violence escalated, he stabs and kills the girl, which is Amy Beale. Mxolisi clearly feels guilty due to the fact that he confessed to his mother, telling his mother that he killed Amy Beale due to the fact that he heard that there's a white girl within the streets of Guguletu at this certain place. Now him and his group of friends quickly rushed there. The question we want to ask ourselves is, where did Mxolisi get the murder weapon? Because in the book does not tell us where he got the murder weapon. Now, I said he confessed to Mandisa in the final conversations in the novel. Although he likely turns himself in and spends time in jail, if not the rest of his life. We don't know whether Mxolisi did go, but then guilt can take you to many places, and many places will take you further. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video for the next one. In the next video, we'll be covering Amy Beale and her mother in one full video. Thank you.